Hi guys, welcome back to the English Practical channel. Today we are going to discuss about subject-verb agreement. My dear students, first you have to understand what is an agreement. What is an agreement? Suppose you are the student of DPS public school, Delhi public school, isn't it? You want to wear the uniform of other public school. Will you be interested to go to DPS with other public uniform? No. Why? Because DPS uniform is different and yours other school's uniform is different. It doesn't match. That means there is no agreement. Both are not agree. If the uniform gets agree, you are not agree because you are telling that you are the students of DPS. If you are agree, then it doesn't match. If you wear the uniform of other school and go to DPS, that means everyone will laugh because there is no agreement between the two. So like that, in our English language, in every sentence, subject is there and verb is there. If subject agrees with verb or the verb agrees with the subject, then that sentence will be right. If one doesn't get agree with others, if the verb doesn't get agree with the subject, then there is no subject-verb agreement. But in this part, we will learn how the subject and verb will get agree. Isn't it? If they get agree, that means agreement is there. That means if agreement, subject and verb agreement is there, then that sentence will be right. Isn't it? Okay. Now, from the basic, we will discuss. Number one, introductory there. Sometimes we are using there. There is a cat. There is a jungle. Isn't it there? There was a bird. Isn't it? We are using there. And after there, which noun comes? Which noun comes? Which noun comes? You will follow that. If the noun is the singular one, then you will use the singular verb. If the noun is the plural one, then you will use the plural verb. Isn't it? So please remember, there after there which noun comes. If that noun is singular, you have to use the singular verb, and if the noun is plural, you have to use the plural verb. Okay, come to the example. There. First we saw introductory of there. Verb is here. What we will see? What we will see? We see a book. A book is singular. Isn't it? A book is singular. That's why it became singular verb. There was. Like that. There, here is there. Then 4 books, it is plural. 4 books, it is plural. So, here what it became? It became plural. So, please remember, if introductory is there and after there which noun comes, according to that noun, the subject is fixed. Isn't it? If the noun is singular, you will use singular. If the noun is plural, you will use the plural. Okay? Right? Any problem? Okay. Then come to number 2. Here introductory there. Then come to introductory it. Sometimes we are using it is. It is a bag. Like that. It introductory. But while we are using the use of it, that means it is about a distance, time, weather. Please remember, distance, time, weather, then verb always will be singular. Please remember, distance, time, weather. If it indicates and it is used, so the verb always will be singular. Okay? Please singular, please remember now. So it in every sentence it is there. Okay, 10 past 12. It indicates to the what time? 10 past 12. So verb will agree with the singular. It is or it was. Clear? It is 10 past 12. It is 10 past 12. That means like this. Time is this. Okay. Then here it was 2 miles to beach. 2 miles. Sometimes it seems you as a plural. Isn't it? 2 miles. 2 miles. So you are thinking it is plural. But what the formula says? Formula says if it indicates to the distance, time, weather, it will be plural. So it was. If you write it where, that means subject does not get agree with the what. What? But what we are thinking? We are thinking that first it comes, so it is the, this one we are thinking what? We are thinking it is the what? Subject. No better, please remember it was 2 miles. That means it will be followed. 2 miles is plural. But always it always takes singular verb, already told you. Okay. Then it is raining heavily. It is raining heavily. That means weather, distance. Please remember if you are using what it and it indicates the distance, time, weather, the verb will be singular. Verb will be singular. Clear? You can see here is, was, is. Clear? Then very important thing come number 3. Number 1 there, number 1 there, number 2 it. Completed. Then come to number 3. When a plural number applies to a distance, plural number. Okay, plural number. It seems like a plural. And it is applied to whom? The distance, time, weight, amounts of money, and represent the single figure. It may be singular, it may be plural. That means plural number. Applies to whom? The distance, time, weight, amounts of money. And after that it represents a single figure. If it represents a single figure, it may be plural, but represents a single figure or quantity. Then it will take what? It will take singular verb. Please remember, my dear students, please remember. Formula says it will take singular verb. But what is all about? Now it looks like plural number. Looks like. To the eyes it looks like plural number. And in regard to what? Now in regard to distance, time, weight, amounts of money. Okay. Now we will discuss one by one. What is that? 5 rupees. It seems to you plural. 5 rupees. That means already I have told you amounts of money. 5 rupees, amounts of money. Okay. 5 rupees is not a big sum. So some are thinking that 5 rupees is plural. We will use R. 5 rupees are big sum. It will be wrong. It will be wrong. So the formula plural number. It is plural number. 5 rupees plural number. But it indicates the distance, time, weight, amounts of the money. So it will be singular. Verb will take singular. Like that. 60 years. If you see, it seems as plural. If you see in your eyes, okay, it seems plural. So definitely you are taking the verb as per the subject. My dear students, please remember, it's 60 years means what it represents. When it is a time, it represents a time. Single figure, 60 years means single figure. It represents a single figure or quantity. So 60 years is a long time. Okay, singular, complete. Then 2 kilos of tea. 2 kilos. It seems plural, but it indicates 2. That means single represents a single figure or quantity. So 2 kilos of tea cost. See, cost is singular number. Cost, singular number. You know, already I have told you, in main verb, in doing word, if you use s, it will s or es, it will be singular. But in noun, if you use s, it will be plural, isn't it? Okay. So come to next one. 50 kilometers. Listen. 50 kilometers. It looks single. It looks plural, isn't it? It looks plural. Kilometers. When s is there, kilometers. But You know what is this? It indicates to the distance. Where is it? It is indicated to the distance. So 50 kilometers, formula says that if it is represents a single figure or quantity, a single figure or a quantity, so what became? Verb became singular. Please remember, these types of questions are coming. These will make you confusion. In different competitive exams and entrance exams, these questions are coming. It will make you what? Confused. Clear? This is known as subject-verb agreement. Okay? Then come to next one. Next one, what is this? Now please remember, two nouns joined by and. Two nouns, two subjects are joined by and. Isn't it? Joined by and regards a single object or notion, and it gives the same idea, same single notion or the single object, then what will have? Now verb will be singular. Have you understood? That means the question is that two nouns are joined by and, isn't it? And regards a single object or a notion, so the verb will be singular. How? See how the two nouns. Dekho, bread, it is one noun. Butter, another noun. Both are added or both are joined with the word and. That means you are thinking that bread is a different thing and butter is a different thing. But it gives the same idea, it gives the same notion. That means it is food. Bread and butter, it indicates the food. So, bread and butter is my breakfast. That means here it will be singular. That means is my breakfast. But the question will come, bread and butter dash my breakfast. Bracket is are. What will you do? You think that bread is a different thing and butter is a different thing. Plural. So I will use what? Are. That then will be wrong. So it gives one notion. Again, curry and rice. You are thinking we are taking different types of curries and fries. And we are taking rice, much rice. And both are plural. So it will take plural verb, you are thinking. But curry and rice, it indicates to one thing, that is food. That is food. So, food is always what? One notion. It gives one notion or single object. So, it will take singular. So, curry and rice is my favorite food. Curry and rice was my favorite. Not where, not are. Okay. Then come to here. Truth and honesty. Dekho. See, truth is different thing. Honesty is different thing. You are thinking. But truth and honesty, it is joined by and. It gives one notion, one idea, same idea. So it became honesty is the best policy. But in the exam it will come truth and honesty dash the best policy is your R. Sometimes you are getting confused and you are using R. Like that. Slow and steady. One example. Slow and steady dash the race. Okay, win or wins. Who can say what will be it? So slow and steady. It is different. It is different. Joined by and, but it gives one notion, that is time. One notion. One notion. So it will be singular. In verb, you know, main verb if you use S, it will be singular. So slow and steady wins the race. Clear? Very important. Keep it in your mind. Isn't it? Okay. Very good. Then come to number 5. Number 5. Listen. Please remember. Others are there. Police, people, poultry, cattle. And many more are there. I have taken this. Generally, we are using this. Police. Police. Police means it is always plural. But if you say, sir, police is coming or are coming, which one will be right? Now the question arises. The formula says that, the formula says that what? Nouns like police takes plural verb. The police are coming. Sir, if you say, sir, one police is coming, that means policeman is coming. Policeman is coming. But if you are using police, then police are coming. Police are coming. Okay. So the police have not. The policemen, it is right. The police have not. That means police is what you can say it is a plural. Have not, have become plural. Okay. But sometimes we are using has. The police has come. Has not made. It is wrong. Okay. Then the poultry. Listen, these looks like what? Looks like singular. To our eyes, as you have seen, here it looks like a plural, but here it looks like singular. Looks like, to our eyes, we are thinking poultry, because we know s or es have not been used, so we are thinking singular, but it takes the poultry have not plural. The cattle, but s is not there, you are thinking it is singular. The cattle is what? Plural. The cattle are grazing. Did you understand or not? The people. Our notion is that if any object s or es is there, we are thinking it is plural. But s or es have not been used, then you are taking it singular. But here it is exception. You remember, police, people, poultry, cattle, that takes plural verb. Okay. The people of India are spiritual welfare, isn't it? Have you understood? Please remember it. That will make you confused. Okay. Then come to number 6. Number 6, part 1 as we are discussing. Number 6, what is there? Now please remember, here food, furniture. My dear students, one desk is here. You can say it is a furniture. But 10 desks are there. That is also known as furniture. You cannot say furnitures. Furniture. If it is single one, it is furniture. If it is more than one, that is also furniture. Okay? Furniture, cookery, jewelry, stationery, cutlery, scenery. It always takes singular. It always takes singular. Have you understood? Her clothing is attractive. Clothing, singular. Food is necessary for living. Food is necessary, singular. The furniture needs to be repaired. It may be 1 or it may be 10. But furniture always takes singular. So it is known as subject-verb agreement. Okay. Then what stationery? That means last time I have seen fill in the blanks. He bought some dash. Stationery or stationaries. Plural दे दिया, but please remember stationery no plural form. So stationery is also a plural, also a singular. So it will take singular. Stationery is sold. This is known as what? Verb. That means formula says it will take what? It will take singular verb. That means here we are finding that how the verb gets agree with the subject. That is known as subject-verb agreement. In the part 1, today we have covered like this, and next class we will think what about others. Thank you. May God bless you.